Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well and studies are going in full swing. Now in today's video we are going to discuss about a very interesting and a curated batch that we have made for CFA level 1 which will help you greatly in your preparations. Now this is a batch which we have made taking a lot of feedback and inputs from a lot of our students who have given the CFA recently or over the past few years as well. So this should be very helpful. Now, before we start onto the batch, a lot of you are doing CFA, either along with your CA, CMA or other professional courses like MBA, either along with them or even immediately after completing them. Well, the reason, CFA really helps you getting your foot inside the door in the world of finance. Even I, like you, completed the CFA course while and even after doing my CA. So along with my CA final preparations, I was doing my CFA as well. And that really helped me in securing the job even at Morgan Stanley in those days. So over here, when we are looking at this CFA level 1 pro batch, what is it which is different? And what are the things that we have tried to incorporate over here based on the curated feedback that we have received? Now, first of all, if you have completed your CA intermediate or even your CMA intermediate, this is a batch which is suitable for you. If you are from a science, engineering or a different background, just doing a graduate degree, I would say that this is not an ideal batch for you. This would be suitable for someone who has at least completed the intermediate of a professional exam. Well, if you're doing your CA final or your CMA and you have done AFM and FR, it is always advantageous. But I will do this batch assuming, you don't have any CA final understanding. But if you have, it's a slight bit of an advantage for you. Now, over here, what we've tried to do is, the CFA course has 10 subjects and a lot of them have an overlap with your CA or a CMA exams as well. Now, what we'll try to do is, we'll cover the entire course. However, there are certain areas where there is an entire chapter, for example, in your financial statement analysis regarding the incomes, expenses, assets, liabilities, profit and loss. All of this is what I will run through, because I would say that, you have a kind of an understanding. I will not skip it. I'll just do it in a quick exam oriented way. However, there will be other chapters where you have topics which are common. However, there's a difference between what you would have studied as per your Indian understanding and what is there in, let us say, the international context. Like, for example, we know that we would have done inventories. We know that inventories can be measured using FIFO, weighted average, measured it at cost or NRV, whichever is lower, etc. However, under, let us say, the CFA Institute material, as per US GAAP, for example, there is also a LIFO reserve, LIFO liquidation. Now, these are concepts which are not there in your CA preparations, whether intermediate, final, whatever it is. And this is a place where we will have a lot more emphasis. Like, even when we are doing stuff like portfolio or corporate issuers or corporate finance, we would say that, basic time value, you know what discounting means. However, how will we do it on a CFA based calculator? How will we apply that NPV understanding in the context of CFA? That is what I'll focus on. What usually happens is, the CFA courses which are there usually run between 200 and 300 hours, and that is a fair time for the course, considering the fact that you're teaching to a completely raw or a completely fresh audience who maybe needs to even know what income is, what expense is, what accrual is, what present value is. However, that is something that I will kind of assume that you kind of know by virtue of you clearing your CA intermediate at least. And as a result, we can focus on those areas and try to cut down on the time. A lot of you would be doing your articleship, your internships, your jobs, etc. And hence, what is the most valuable resource for you right now is your time. And that is what I want you to probably help you with. Maybe trying to do this entire course, focusing on the pain points that I know that you will face, including completely different subjects like quants, ethics, economics, and even some level of fixed income which is different. So over here we will do each and every subject, each and every reading, each and every chapter. Having said that, based on my experience of teaching CA intermediate as well as CA final students, I'm kind of aware that what a student is kind of knowing, because these are the two subjects which have the highest overlap when you look at the CFA, at least level 1 curriculum. And hence, with a lot of understanding of what a CA student or a CMA student would kind of be aware of, we will kind of do an overview and then focus on areas where you need a better understanding. and hence this will be completed in close to 100 hours. Now that is something, again, there will be different subjects. Some subjects might take more, some subjects might take less, but we will try to complete the entire course in close to 100 hours so that it gives you the best ROI, the return on your investment and your time, which is there. Now, when we kind of do this overall course, we'll come to the dates, fee structures, etc. But this will start on 1st of April. Yes, we are going to do the batch. It is not an April Fool's, but we'll start it on 1st of April. It will be a 2-month batch. We'll do it in the evening, Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. If possible, you can take the live at home options so that you have that kind of discipline. Again, you will have a recorded backup as well in case you opt for live at home, or in case you are working in a firm which you know is not going to leave you by 8 o'clock, in which case maybe you can take the recorded option as well. Just that if you do live at home, it will give you some discipline as well as query solving. Doubt solving can happen real time, and hence that will give you a much more better understanding of the course. Having said that, you can always opt for the recorded or the Google Drive option as well in case the timings don't fit. Remember, it is 8 to 10 in the evening. Hopefully on the weekdays after your office is done, and in case probably a day or two you miss, you always have the weekend where we will share with you MCQs for practice, or you can cover up the backups that you might have missed. So this is your time frame. Currently we are giving this at around 7,999. It is at an early bird discount, and if you are our existing FR or AFM or an inter advanced accounting or FM student, then you can share certain details, and based on that, currently till around 31st of March, there will be a 50% discount on the base price as well. So hopefully this should be helpful for you, and you can kind of go ahead with your preparations. Ideally, it will be apt for students who are giving the August or the November exams. May would be a little bit rushed. We will be able to complete most of the course. Having said that, maybe this is a little too rushed for your May exams if you are giving. And we will have a lot of fun, a lot of understanding, but we'll keep it focused to your exams, because I know that you are doing maybe your CA classes, your CMA classes, you're doing your articleship, and hence you have fairly limited time. So what we can do together, we can actually prepare for your CFA as and when it happens, and you can do your MCQ practice, so that at the end you kind of have to focus a lot more in developing your concepts. And again, if you have been our past students, we focus a lot on concepts. CFA is also a lot of concepts. In fact, we started our teaching journey before we even started CA. When I was working with Morgan Stanley or JM Financial, I used to teach CFA on weekends. Even our actual starting of our journey was with CFA. So CFA has always been close to my heart, like CA or a CMA is. And we'll have a lot of fun over here. We'll have a lot of deep conceptual understanding, and I'll be looking forward for you to kind of come and share this experience. So if you want to register, you can register over here, scan the code, or upload your details on the link. If you need any further details, you can actually visit our website, or you can contact these numbers that you see on your screen, and they will try to guide you further on the same. So I hope this has been clear. Obviously, you'll have more questions, and you can reach out to us, our team, and they will be happy to guide you for the same. So that's it for me, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye, good luck, and take care.